Spike, James. How you doing, man?
I'm doing very well. I got to meet some of you guys during the autograph line earlier today, and I gotta say, y'all, very polite. No, in a very good way. I'm a polite person too, and I value that very highly. And I have to say, I have more interesting conversations with Canadians, I think, than any other nationality on Earth. Hot mic.
So, okay, first question before we have a couple of questions that Teddy and I are going to ask you before we open it up to the lovely audience. But, you know, whether it is Spike or Brainiac, soon to be Brainiac 5, Captain John, or Barnabas, why are you attracted to playing such hard-ass, antagonistic, excuse me, pardon my Canadian, dark-humored characters who really, at the end of the day, are the SOBs we love. We love to hate, I should say.
Yeah. I think basically I got cast as a villain first thing out when I came to Los Angeles. I came down here to make money. I came down. Well, I was watching my son being wiped off on the birthing table, and a voice came into my head saying, "Go whore yourself out. This little one did not decide to be poor. You're sleeping in the back of your theater on a pile of rags, and you're happy as a clam, but not him." So I came down to make money. I would have been our sidekick. I really didn't care. I'd already done like 100 plays. I wasn't. I'm not trying to prove myself. I'm looking just to feed my kids. And met Joss Whedon, and he said, "Oh, you're a jerk." So there you go. And I thought that I wanted to play heroes until I played two of them. I played a cowboy and I played Buzz Aldrin, and I found something out about playing heroes. It sucks. When you're the hero, you're always running from A to B. You're always dredging up some guilt that you have, sweating. But when you're the villain, you just lurk, which is much easier. And you wait for the hero to come by, and you pop him in the head, and you go home.
Bad guys have more fun. I mean, your characters, I guess you could say they're bad guys, but in every one of the 4 characters we mentioned, and your other roles, they're never black and white. There's a lot of gray. So do you enjoy bringing more subtle subtext and gray to these characters that other actors might portray as more black and white?
I just feel like that's the only way to go. I come from theater, and in Shakespeare there are no villains, with the possible exception of Iago, and maybe Richard III. But other than that, there really are no jerks. They're just human beings that may be making mistakes, or maybe not making mistakes. But they can turn on a dime. They can be a hero and then turn villainous, and then redeem themselves. So I think that, whenever a director wants me to be really villainous, I'll go, "Oh, really? I can do this?" No, otherwise, I don't know I'm a villain. Every villain thinks he's a nice guy.
Right. Nice.
Now, I know we all have our favorite Marster moments, but is there a particular episode within any of the series that you are most proud of?
I'm proud of a lot of this stuff, actually. I think my most proud moment would be the musical of Buffy. This is a pretty big story. I was at lunch, and I had wolfed down my food so I could get a 20-minute nap, because that's what you do. Tom Hanks says that. That's the secret of acting for film. Sleep whenever possible. Joss knocks on and hands me a cassette tape and says, "Here's the next episode." And I never got a cassette tape before. I went into the trailer, put the cassette tape in, and it's Joss and his wonderful wife Kai on a piano playing all the music from the musical. Except Joss and Kai can't sing or play piano. And I listened to this for about 5 minutes, and I'm thinking, Joss is this is a joke, man. No, it's not a joke. He's insane. And I went outside, and all the other doors to the trailers were open too, and the rest of the cast had the same look on their face. Blood. And so for Tony Head and I, it was a fairly easy thing to give Joss, because we were both already singing publicly. But for the rest of the cast, they were being asked to do something that they never trained to be professional to do. And it was kind of like Joss is asking us all to juggle chainsaws live, you know? Because the amount of egg that could go around on the face, you know, just is incredible. It could have ruined all of our careers. And so the whole cast just begged Joss, let me out of it, just not that song, just let me out of it. He wouldn't let anybody out of it. And finally the whole cast figured out that they weren't going to get out of it, and everybody just muscled down and started working. And suddenly all these vocal coaches start showing up on set. Sarah got 2 vocal coaches. Nobody worked harder than Sarah. And everybody really tried and just trusted Joss and just jumped off the cliff. And then the first scene that was shot was the Xander dance. Right? And he did a real quick rough cut and then took a monitor down on stage and showed everybody what it was going to look like, because he knew how nervous we were. And we realized that it was going to be marvelous. And so we went from the depths of despair and possible humiliation to just being on the mountaintop, because we came together as a group. And I've never been more proud of the cast of Buffy than that.